Once upon a time, there was a farmer walking down the road. He was whistling this tune. But he scratched his head and says, "Doggone, I wish I had some words to the song. All I got is the melody." Just then he came to a little brook, and he leaned on the railing of the bridge. Down there was a big old bullfrog hopping from bank to bank. The bullfrog looked up, saw the farmer, and thought he'd show off. He took an extra special big hop. Kersplash, he fell in the mud, got all dirty, and the farmer laughed and started singing. Way down south in the Yankety-Yank, a bullfrog jumped from bank to bank just because he'd nothing better for to do. He stubbed his toe, fell in the water. You could hear him holler for a mile and a quarter just because he'd nothing better for to do. Now the farmer went down the road feeling very proud of himself and making up a song. Went to the corner store, bought some groceries, and said, "Oh, before I go home, I must teach you my new song." The man in the store says, "Go home, I'm busy here. See all these summer people? I won't pay you my money unless you let me sing my song." "Oh, all right, sing it and get it over with." Well, the farmer started singing. The man in the store said, "Hey, that's a good tune. Gather around, everybody. We'll have a party." And they were stamping on the floor, drinking the free soda pop, passing around the free soda crackers. Back home, wives and children sitting down to eat supper, and where's father? The mother says, "Children, you better run down to the corner store, fetch your old man. He's probably wasting his time as usual." All the children ran down the road. They ran inside the store. They heard the music. They forgot all about giving the message. The children started singing, "Way down south in the Yankety-Yank, a bullfrog jumped from bank to bank just because they had nothing better for to do." Well, the children were stamping on the floor and drinking the free strawberry pop, eating the free soda crackers. In every farmhouse, it was the same situation. The mother says, "This has gone far enough. Do they expect us to work all day and nobody show up for supper?" And they walked down the road waving the frying pans. They got near, though. They hear that pretty music. They forget about being angry. They drop the frying pans in the gutter. They walk in the store, and the mothers start, "Way down south in the Yankety-Yank, bullfrog jumped from bank to bank just..." And the mothers were drinking the free strawberry pop, eating the free soda crackers, and stamping on the floor. Meanwhile, back in the barn, all the cows says,
"Where is everybody? We're supposed to be milked. It's getting very uncomfortable."
Cows walked out of the stalls. They walked right out of the barn, down the road, inside the corner store, and they start moo, 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 moo. The cows were stamping on the floor and drinking the free strawberry pop, eating the free soda crackers. Out in the barnyard, all the chickens says, "Where is everybody? We're supposed to be fed. We're getting hungry." The chickens hopped over the fence. They hopped down the road, hop inside the corner store. Feathers flying through the air, and the chickens were stamping on the floor, drinking the free strawberry pop, eating the free soda crackers. Meanwhile, all the barns started talking. They said, "We feel so empty. Without any cows, without any chickens. I guess we'll have to go find them." The barns picked himself up off the foundation. They galumped down the road, squeeze inside the corner store, believe it or not. Did you ever hear a rusty hinge on a barn door? That's the way they sung. Out in the fields, all the grass says, "Where is everybody? The cows are supposed to come and eat us. I guess we'll have to go find them." The grass picked itself up, swished down the road, swished inside the corner store. When the grass was gone, the fields were gone. When the fields were gone, the banks of the brook were gone. The brook says, "I don't have nothing to bubble between." So the brook bubbled down the road, bubbled up inside the corner store. The brook was bubbling up and down the stairway. The grass was growing out the chimney. The feathers flying through the air, and the cow's tail swishing out the window. Everybody drinking the free strawberry pop, eating the free soda crackers. There was the bullfrog in midair. He looks down, there's nothing underneath him. He looks over, there's nothing to land on. He says, "Where am I?" The only thing left was the road. He started hopping down the road. He says, "Hey, what's that racket down at the corner store?" "Why, they're singing. They're singing about me." And he was so proud, he puffed himself up with pride. And he puffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he pooh! He exploded all directions. Cows, barns, farmers, chickens, wives, children. The whole corner store went up in the air. And everybody floated down through the sky. Landed right where they were supposed to have been the whole time. Sat down eating supper, feeling kind of foolish for themselves. Next day they went out to try and find the frog. They looked high, they looked low. Strawberry pop bottles and soda crackers in all directions, but no frog. So all there is left of the frog is the song. We might as well sing her once again. Away down south in the Yankety-Yank, a bullfrog jumped from bank to bank just because he'd nothing better for to do. Stubbed his toe, fell in the water, stubbed his toe, fell in the water. You could hear him holler for a mile and a quarter just because he'd nothing better for to do. There's lots of people just like that foolish frog of mine, frog of mine. Get themselves in trouble just to pass the time, pass the time. There's lots of people just like that foolish frog of mine, just because they've nothing better for to do. Do you know how to whistle?